Ever been the family screw-up? The one everyone whispers about at dinner? That was me. The black sheep. The one my parents rolled their eyes at. The one my siblings laughed at behind my back. They called me a loser. A failure. A waste of space. At 18, they kicked me out. Cold. Heartless. Told me to figure it out. Well, 10 years later, I walked into that same house, keys in hand, and guess what? I owned it. Every brick, every lock, every corner, mine. And the look on their faces? Priceless.
I'm Alex.
Early 30s, survivor, strategist, and for as long as I can remember, the family embarrassment. My sister?
Perfect.
My brother? Golden boy. And me? The girl everyone quietly bet would crash and burn. High school, college, first jobs. I stumbled, made mistakes, fell flat on my face. And they made sure I knew it. Family gatherings? I was the joke. The cautionary tale. The one they warned their friends about. At 18, they didn't just disapprove of me, they tossed me out. Out of their house. Out of their lives, apparently. I had a backpack, $40, and a one-way ticket to the real world. No support. Just a cold door slamming behind me. I won't lie, the first few months sucked. I slept on couches, worked triple shifts at dingy coffee shops and retail stores, ate nothing but ramen and pizza rolls. I cried. I doubted myself. But somewhere deep down, a tiny voice whispered, "They don't get to decide your fate." That voice that grew. And with it, a plan. I realized something crucial. Being underestimated is a weapon. The less they expected of me, the more freedom I had to build a life they'd never see coming. And build I did. Hustling, investing, learning, every penny, every opportunity. I stacked it. Quietly, strategically, like a predator in the shadows. Meanwhile, my family? They kept on living in their bubble. Bragging about cars, vacations, who made partner at the firm. They had zero clue. I knew their weaknesses. The debt they ignored. The bad investments. The family heirlooms they overvalued. And I kept track. Every little thing became part of the plan. Knowledge is power, and I had more than they ever imagined. And I waited. Patient.
Calm.
Invisible. Let them keep laughing, keep dismissing me, because the bigger they feel, the harder they fall. Over the years, I started making moves. Little ones. A rental here, a side business there. People laughed when I mentioned investing. Alex?
You?
Really? But I ignored them. Every dollar went towards something bigger. Something that would finally flip the script. And slowly my life transformed. I wasn't just surviving. I was thriving. My parents? Still dismissive, still smug. Still thinking I'd never reach them. That arrogance? Delicious fuel for what came next. 10 years after being kicked out, the opportunity appeared. The family house up for sale. That house they mocked me for. That house they thought would always be theirs. And I had the cash. The leverage. The know-how. And I bought it. Outright. Cold. No drama, no confrontation, just me, the bank, and the deed. I walked in that day, and I swear my parents froze. My siblings' mouths hung open.
Shock.
Confusion. Disbelief. And a little fear. The black sheep? No longer. I was in charge. Their landlord. Their fate in my hands. And the best part? I didn't even have to raise the rent immediately. I let them stew in the suspense. Now comes the fun part. Watching them squirm. The subtle panic when they realize I control their world. The whispered arguments. The tension at family dinners, priceless. They who mocked me, dismissed me, called me a failure, were now tiny, powerless, dependent on me. And me? I got to watch quietly.
Strategically.
Like chess pieces, every move carefully calculated. I didn't scream. I didn't confront. I didn't need to. The ultimate revenge isn't loud, it's ownership. Control. Power. Satisfaction that comes from outsmarting, outlasting, and quietly proving everyone wrong. People ask me, Alex, was it cruel? Maybe a little. But revenge isn't about cruelty. It's about justice. It's about proving the people who doubted you were wrong. And let me tell you, there's nothing sweeter than silent, unstoppable success. The black sheep isn't always lost sometimes. She's just gathering strength, learning, and waiting for the perfect moment to flip the world on its head. If you're watching this, feeling like the underdog, the overlooked, the dismissed, know this. Your power is in your patience. Your victories are in your persistence. And your revenge? Well, it can be delicious, subtle, and life-changing. So, to everyone who's ever been underestimated, laughed at, or told they'd never make it, don't fight with words. Don't scream. Don't beg. Build.
Plan.
Hustle. And when the moment comes, let your success do the talking. Sometimes, the black sheep becomes the wolf. And trust me, that wolf always bites. If you love this story and want more insane, mind-blowing revenge tales, hit that subscribe button. I've got stories of betrayal, manipulation, and payback that will make your jaw drop. Don't miss it.